For getting off the bus earlier, you've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push in-season tournament. He said, a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, they'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Patrick Beverley out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Brown kicks to Smart. Makes it off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking. On the interior.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Horford, no luck. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the 76ers.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Westbrook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Russell Westbrook, one shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Nice shot by Smart.
And a nice of establishing an inside presence.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Tipped away. Smart on the wing. White the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Beverley on the wing. Shoots over White. And again, the Lakers no good. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Out to White. Back to Tatum. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Boston. No good that time either.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And it's Beverly missing. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Clippers. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And it's Beverly missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been one here this quarter.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Los Angeles making a switch. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. Wasted no time on that one.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Brogdon. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Brogdon with the throwdown. He was not going to be denied there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Lakers trail by 4. From deep three-point range, and Tatum pulls it down.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Brown wide open. He fires. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's off from three-point range. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In one place you do not want to sit down with Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
And he knocks down the first one. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Smart.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
None. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Lakers trail by 6. From deep. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Poked away. Stolen by Nunn. Out to the wing. Here's Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Count that one.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And here's Los Angeles. 8-point game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. And the Lakers making a change here.
Damian Jones. Wenyen Gabriel. Juan Toscano.
Here's Pritchard. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Brown.
Lakers foul. Juan Toscano. That's his
First trip to the line for him here.
The fourth team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And still, he's scoreless. But they could use just a little bit of help from him.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Reeves. Shot to stop the run, and the shot goes in. Reeves has got 5.
I mean, no one really near him, but still he's able to knock down the off-balance.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Celtics lead by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but and some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. And it's Horford at center. Stolen by Smart. White against Beverly. Left side Williams. Good work defensively by Jones. Lakers trail by 10. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. Let me thank you for your report. And the shot goes down. Westbrook's got 5 now.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Toscano. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Here's Tatum. The 15-footer. Good. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, right there, you see some of the old-school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Gabriel's shot's good.
Super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Outside Williams. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called the Lakers. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Celtics leading by 10. Inside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Davis with the bucket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
LeBron against Tatum. Here's Smart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And so, Smart nails both of them. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
Lakers trail by 12. Over in the corner, Beverly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, we wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Boston leading by 9.
Remaining in the first half.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Los Angeles foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Reeves is checked in, and it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Boston, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White, and it's Pritchard in for Smart.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. No question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And it's finishes this lead here in the first half.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston leading by 10. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brogdon scanning the floor to the wing on the left. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. To the inside, and Griffin slams it in.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is a jack-of-all-trades kind of player and really solid at sharing the ball with his teammates.
Here's James. He clanks that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Lakers trail by 10, and that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
Boston ball. Substitution for your Lakers. Damian Jones. Winion Gabriel. Juan Toscano.
There's Brown with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys. And that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up, so we got to come out with a great...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Out in front of the half is Boston. They have a solid 8-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers? And that's a wrap with the third.
All right, fans, here it comes.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so James will bring it up to Los Angeles, trailing here by 8. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Russell Westbrook out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Celtics leading by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. The shot's good. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Offensive rebound. James up and in on the way. James has got his second basket.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Brown feeling it out a bit. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Lakers trail by 12. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Horford with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And that one is good. White's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And they'll get another chance. Here's Beverly. Goes up again. And James with the layup. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. Pulls up. That one no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. On Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. Off the inbound pass. That's tipped. Smart up top. Covered by LeBron. Can't connect from short range.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron, a run for its money.
And a dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Pritchard in for White. None can't get it to fall.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Williams.
2 minutes.
The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Lakers trail by 15. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. It's Brogdon on the wing. And there's the call on Juan Toscano Anderson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. The 10-footer. And he drops that one in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Jones.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
Pass to Pritchard. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Here's Reeves. The teardrop falls in. Reeves has got his third basket of the night right there.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Smart. Here's Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Brogdon outside.
Lakers foul. Juan Toscano.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Brogdon hits them both.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing. Offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Takes it from 10. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Celtics out in front, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Celtics. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Horford, and it's White in at the point.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They get the rebound. Lakers trail by 21. That's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron. And now that's 11 points for Davis.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Out to the right wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
James has a 2-pointer. Driving the lane and finished off by LeBron.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And then for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Conley comes in for Tatum. And it's Justin Jackson in for Jaylen Brown.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team. Because of what he does.
Yeah, clearly a foul
of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Luke Cornett. Tatum comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Jackson.
Lakers foul, number 14. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Brogdon outside.
Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
Third team.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
That free throw good from Brogdon. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Christie. Horford no luck. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Count it.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
The pass to Christie. Shoots over Brogdon. Jump shot is good. Christie's got his first points in this one.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Brogdon the pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Horford being opportunistic there and getting busy pounding that glass.
LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the basket by Hauser. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and players.
Christie can't make it.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Passes it to White. Here's Hauser. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Los Angeles with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying
win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game from Derek White.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. And a dunk by Horford. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
White looking around. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
Begin to grow. That's